Hello YouTubers and welcome back to Building a Fleet in Space Engineers. I'm Skype with Bias Games and welcome. Now today we're going to be showcasing a new type of free-stage fighter that the boys at the BHG RF 412 facility has been cooking up for us. Now that is a very long name and this is the top secret facility I've been teasing for a bit. It's the Bias Games Research Facility 412. It's the latest, greatest facility to build. Basically, mostly planetary and sometimes high altitude or even outer atmosphere ships, but mostly atmospheric ships. But today they've cooked up their first free-stage fighter system, and I'll give you guys a little bit of a look. And here she is. Now she may not be much of a looker, but trust me, she is a beauty. Okay, I apologize. Windows, why you do this? Why you do this? I apologize. Now, this is the X1. Now, it's so early in production that it doesn't even have a name. It's just called the X1 for now, for the new prototype series. Now, let me run through it quickly. Yep. Problem with prototypes, something always jams. Oh boy. Where is the thingamabobby? Open. Yes. There we go. Something works. Now let me go through the systems quickly and efficiently. She has 3 Gatling cannons on the front for weapon systems. Now this might not seem very many weapons, but trust me, these 3 Gatling cannons is more than enough for anti-fighter or anti-bomber purposes. She has mostly VTOL engines. I believe these are VTOLs. I have to now go and look it up. I think I can't remember what the name of these engines are, but anyways, I'm gonna call them VTOL engines. If they're not, I apologize, but yeah. So 3 on each side, because this is a heavy fighter. She has a large atmospheric thruster to propel her, and and a lot of side thrusters, 3 side thrusters on each side, and not a lot in the way for braking. That is one sad part. So mostly these are her brakes for any situation that you might encounter. Then she has the booster. Now this is the hydrogen thruster, as we might expect. This can be used in atmosphere or in space. Now, atmosphere is not very recommended because it will burn up fuel like nothing else. So this is mainly used for its main purpose, going into space. Now, these will get you most of the way, but this will get you when these start to become inoperable. And then finally you have your ion thrusters to get you around in space when you're finally out of atmo and out of the planet's gravity. So let's try this quickly, and hopefully we won't crash miserably. So yes, also she has 24,000 shields, which is not something you'd expect in a ship this size. Now, unfortunately, because of the velocity we're going, and because of the velocity, the shields are draining. So that is a problem. It's also when we're re-entering, but this is fine for now. I think we have reached. Yep. Okay. Now we activate the hydrogen thruster and we begin burn. And now we need to get the right angle. Nope. Come on. Alright, let's turn you guys off. Or actually, no, let's use you. No. There we go. Alright. So now all of the power is going to that one hydrogen thruster for the speed. As you can see, our shields are fully powered up again. Now she uses 6 small shield generators, 6 or 8 I believe. and then that is for mainly entering and re-entering atmosphere, but can also be used against enemy weapons fire, which is actually very handy considering small weapons fire like Gatling cannons or even missiles can be stopped with this thing, as I shall demonstrate once we enter atmosphere. Once we don't enter atmosphere, once we get out of the atmosphere. Now, at this point, I believe we are ready to activate the iron thrusters. Yes, we are. Alright. Now, if the iron thrusters activated, we have a lot more thrust available at us, and if we quickly listen to the Gatling cannons, beautiful. Beautiful guns. Now, these shred through armor very well, even heavy armor. So, the X1 does perform as she was designed to, which is basically a support fighter as well as a main combat fighting role against small aircraft. Now, so far, the boys at 412 mainly build small ships. Their facilities only meant to build and design small ships and research small ships, but they did say they are working on something bigger. So we'll see what they have in store for us in a month or so. As you can see, I'm sweating because unfortunately the guys at 412 did not decide to put in an air conditioning system, which is problematic at best. So, I believe we are at the point where we don't have to worry about anything anymore. I could be wrong. No, we are fine. Alright. So, now, let's just decelerate for a bit. And I'm gonna turn off my hydrogen thruster. All my power will now go to the ion thrusters. That's all I need for now. As you can see, the curvature of this ship is very well designed. It's meant to deflect most shells from its armor, especially the reactor part and the most critical systems. Although the cockpit is mostly exposed, the cockpit is reinforced with bulletproof glass and so forth. And the shield is quite protective as well. Alright, let's see, how far are we doing? Alright. Come on. But I'm just gonna do a quick spin here and see if this works. There we go. The hydrogen thruster doing some braking for us. This will help us to get our next phase of this scenario ready, which is testing the shields and the weapons of this glorious ship. Alright. Hydrogen thrusters off. Now, although this is a big ship, which is one of the denominators of why it will be a good ship, the other is it's very maneuverable. For its size, anyways. And the shields does help a bit for not being so for being so big. Alright. Getting down. Quickly let the shields recharge. And then we will begin test firing. Now, there will probably become more X prototypes before we begin the final stages of production and get a final product, but this is a very solid first attempt by the boys at 412. Right, almost there. I'm gonna start my strafing run, get some burn from the hydrogen thrusters as the next booster. Cut off all. But now, also another problem is the Gatling cannon is very close weapons fire range, so you have to go close in. But as you can see, well worth it. The Gatling cannons are very effective at shredding through shields and armor. And we've basically shredded a full-scale X1 in half with just 3 Gatling cannons. So that is why we say 3 Gatling cannons is enough for what we are looking for. So definitely, if you're looking for a very well-rounded ship with multi-purpose planetary space styles of combat, this is your ship that you want for now. So let us get back to the planet and hopefully get there in one piece. Now, one problem is if we get into a too steep angle coming in, we will not be able to brake in time. So that is why I'm coming at a pretty nice curvature, just just trying not to crash the new prototype that everyone's hyped up about. But yes, the new space station, well, space station, quote unquote, land-based station will be revealed very soon, and we will give a full in-depth tour of it. And this is our latest and greatest station that we've built, and also no expenses paid. Was too great to pay here. So let's see. Alright, we're starting to get some gravity again. I'm gonna turn off the ion thrusters, we don't need it. And just go with inertia. Change my angle a bit. And we're just basically free falling here, trying to get close enough so that gravity takes hold and we can just start using our VTOL engines basically and just use enough force to propel us off the ground in time. Alright, we have 0.24 Gs of gravity, which is not bad, but not what we want at the moment. So I'm gonna start turning on the VTOL engine. So the moment we get any sort of break in the system, I will start using my hydrogen thruster to turn up, and hopefully that'll counteract the gravity of the planet. Okay, now the VTOL engine should by this point start kicking in, I believe. Nope, not yet. Okay. Basically just pushing us away from those big edges so we have more than enough space to glide our descent down. There we go. Our VTOL engine's working nicely to just brake us gently. And we're almost ready. Now, one thing this ship does lack is side thrust. It will need more for its weight. It already weighs 101,000 kilograms, which is a lot. So we will be checking something out to that effect. As you can see, the moment we turn off the hydrogen thrusters, more power goes to the VTOL engines, and we can brake quicker. So basically, there we go, and successful re-entry. Exit and re-entry into the planets. And why are we still... There we go. Perfect. And stop. There we go. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this ship and indeed this video, click the thumbs up button and subscribe down below. And for more of our building a fleet in space engineers, please check out our playlist on our channel down below as well. And for more awesome content, also check our channel for all of our glorious let's plays and stuff that we do. Now, as well, this will be on the Steam Workshop. I'm just not sure when, so when I get around to it, I will put the link to it down in the description below. So yes, it's just very hectic with Christmas being a day or two away. So I do apologize with that, but I will get it on the workshop as quickly as I can. So if anyone of you is interested in trying this ship out, please let me know and I will try and get it sooner on the Steam Workshop. But for now, that is all from me. So thank you guys so much for watching, and take care and goodbye.